Hey, what is up, y'all? I decided to do something a little bit different because of all the comments that were left in the video that just me driving and talking. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower, someone is mowing the lawn. Um, yeah, and I'm using my Blue Yeti microphone, and monitoring the audio is a little bit different with using the software that I'm using right now, ScreenFlow. So I don't really have the ability to change anything or monitor like how accurate it is. I have to do that in post editing. But I can change the gain. I can change the gain, like you can hear how sensitive it is. And I can change it all the way down, but I have to get closer for it to be a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more clear. But anyway, so I'm hoping that the audio is cool. So I'm gonna basically read through the comments. You don't have to watch the video; you can just listen to it because most of the videos that I that I watch are videos that I can just. Sorry, my wife was letting in the cat. Um, that I could just listen to. I don't necessarily have to watch the entire time. So yeah, you don't have to watch. You can just like push play and kick back and just close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice reading people's messages and my responses to it. Let's see. Drop the sack on that. Thanks, thanks, Wolf. So this is a good point. Jamie Morales, Jim Rome says, "Have a take and don't suck. If you didn't suck, well done. I agree about spending money and the lack thereof. It's your prerogative about that. I don't because of the same reasons you don't. Happy wife, happy life. Plus a 6-year-old twins. Congratulations. Uh, Spent $5 and I feel like it was $5 too much. Game is entertaining, challenging, and fun until it isn't for me. I'll stop. 42 years old on the disabled list, so I have time to put in the game, but not money on a lotto for a chance that a robot, whatever currency is on here. I play on a clan that's top 100 and fun to play with. I guess it's what I'm trying to say is that the game is fun. It's a game, peeps. Positive vibes. So that's a good point, Jamie. It's especially if you're rolling the dice and you don't know if that $5 is going to actually reward you with what you would perceive $5 in return. So yeah. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. And Anthony Francis, make a video for neck and back pain. Yeah, that's right, because I did mention that. Yes, I will definitely do that, and like exercises for posture to reduce the pain. That is a big thing because like I can't see myself. I can't see actively if you guys can see, or if I can see, if I know I'm in frame right now and I have to talk a little bit louder because of the microphone. But if you, let me close the door because now it's open. Okay, so if you look at whether you're playing on a mobile device, a cell phone, or you're playing on an iPad or a tablet, shit, even if you're playing on the game room on a PC, there's still you still get the protracted shoulders, and with the protracted shoulders and looking down at a device. Now that this is if you're seated upright, you have forward rounded shoulders. Your back, you have like that kyphotic curve, which is in the middle of the back, like hunchback. Um, these muscles in the chest and in the neck get tighter and tighter over the course of time. Tightness doesn't also always equal strength. Strong muscles, tight can be a weakness. So the muscles on the opposing side or the antagonist is getting stretched out and allowing all of the muscles in the neck, throat, chest, and shoulders to close in. So it's decreasing your ability to take deep breaths, right? Your neck gets really tight, and this is like where we hold our emotional. baggage. And when we can't breathe, we take we take many shallow breaths. So oxygen, you need oxygen, but you also need to be actually breathing efficiently through deep diaphragmatic breathing, not up here in the upper throat, anxiety breathing, because you're not getting the right amount of oxygen. So yeah, posture is a really big thing. And I know that somebody posted somewhere in here. I'll get back to the whole posture, the whole fitness aspect of playing a game. So Tiny Noob, what's up, girl? She says, any input on the Inquisitor and Jigsaw Lottery? Yeah, 1 week ago, I wouldn't have known. Now it's like I barely know, but I know just enough to be able to say I don't have all the answers. The Inquisitor, shit, like I can't afford the Inquisitor. And I don't know if the components and all that stuff, I don't know if you can buy. We were talking about this on the podcast last night. We don't think, now that I could be completely wrong here, but we don't think that you can outright buy these this bot or the Ember outright. You have to basically buy your chance at the components part. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but when I do find out, I will let you know. And the Jigsaw Lottery, like that, I think that's what you're referring to, which is the components. So I don't know as of right now, but I've seen them out in the field. So obviously people are freaking getting them. MD Ali says, why is this Dashbot so expensive? Oh, this is one of those ones that's kind of like tough to swallow, but I understand from both sides. Yes, they're freaking ridiculously expensive. Why are they expensive? I could only imagine. I try to look at it from the standpoint of from business, the amount of money it costs to run a business. That's just like keeping the electricity on, internet, fuel for my car, equipment when I go to my clients, billable or not billable time of my travel time, unless I put it into, packages that I charge my clients. Like all the amount of money that I spend just on services to make programs for people for them to work out on their own, website, like all this stuff, like it costs money. So when you look at all the money that they invest back into the company, they don't charge for new maps, the new game modes. They haven't charged for that, and they don't have in-game ads. They don't have ads, so they have to make something that's premium for a customer base to buy. That still doesn't warrant the price. I think the price should be, appropriate for the market. But because I don't know mobile games, I don't know what the market is. But if you think about like all the games that are out there that people play religiously, like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, there's so many of them. Dark Souls, like you have to buy the game console. You have to buy the peripherals that go with it, like headset, different controllers, stereo system. I mean, if you want like the surround sound, like all the elective stuff. Then you have your service provider. You have to make sure that you have the right amount of bandwidth. I think people have to subscribe like a monthly fee or something like that to like Xbox Live or PlayStation. I don't know game consoles, nothing about it. So I'm definitely walking into uncharted territory talking about it, but it takes money to, play those games. But with this one, they don't charge for it. So there are definitely going to be things that are going to be premium, whether we like it or not. It is what it is. And Pixonic, or the game War Robots, is ever evolving. So I am excited to see what's next, whether or not I'm going to be able to enjoy what's next. Because I might not be able to have those bots or weapons or whatever, but yeah. Let's see. I read this. I was like, dude, come on, throw my car under the bus. Demon 1911, Droopy, I can't stand the car that you were driving. Neither can I. I freaking hate my Chevy Equinox, but I had to get it because it was a lot more fuel efficient than my Toyota Tacoma, and it had a lot more room for me to put my equipment in for my clients when I drive to my clients. Said that you are in Clearwater right now and up in Tennessee. He has a lot of great friends down in St. Pete, which is basically where I'm at. Let's see. My in-laws live 440 across the street. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. That's the reason why you're hating on me, bro, because I'm in the area you want to be in. Like, that sucks, dude. E-Man, happy video. Thank you very much, sir, and congratulations for your first YouTube channel. Check out E-Man. He's a good friend. Legend 322002. I love your videos. Man, thank you very much. It means a lot to me when, people give me compliments like that, because like, I don't think that I make that great of content, and I'm just a fool just playing this game, Iron Blaster 2 says we face players that had the resources to build Ancelots faster than us. We learned and built our own Ancelot because they were achievable. Dashbots? ? How can I, a non-spender, fight them? We are at Pixonic because they made them available for money spenders, not because we faced players. I get what he's saying. It's the, I don't even know how to, the Haichi. Okay, so you have the the ku, the ha, and the bull, because I don't know how to pronounce them correctly. The ball is extremely slow, and what you hear is like is my cat clawing at something. The Hachi, whatever, he's a little tough to take down because of his Ansel shield. I can guarantee that is going to be nerfed a little bit. I just guarantee it. Too many players are complaining about that. But the Kumania or whatever, that one is also, yes, it's fast, but it's still, you can defeat it. Their Achilles heel is plasma, anything energy level weapons like the Geckos, the Trebs, the Zeus, Magnums, Tyrans. That'll take them, all three of them, down, with the exception of the Bulgazari or whatever. It takes a little bit longer because he has that little shield, but most people don't know how to use them. So just pay attention before you fire your salvo. Pay attention to where that bot is going, and literally, if you have to, count out loud the time of that person's last dash. So if they dash 1, 2, 3, 4, like, in theory that second dash is going to come back soon, so you can lead your salvo into that bot, and none of them are immune to that. But the Haichi is only susceptible to, of course, if you have large amounts of splash, but the the energy weapons, that bot goes down quick. So my advice to you is, and everyone that's facing them, start leveling up your Punishers, because your Punishers have up to 500 meters. Yeah, it's like 400 to 500 is not that much, but it's constant damage, and plus the spread is great to where, like, you're going to hit them. So, and plus that the Punishers will definitely take down that the Hachi or whatever, the Ansel shield. All right. And why should the player base point fingers at clans and other players? The game released obviously imbalanced gear for ridiculously steep prices. Some people have pockets deep enough or live shallow enough to afford it, while the rest of the community is told tough luck by the developers. I do agree that people shouldn't be dicks, and that it's really bad that they should find a new game. If it's really bad that they should find a game, that is by Tin to Fin. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. We were talking about this on the podcast last night, where, if I had the money, I would definitely be buying, the top of the line stuff that, can give me the edge, because I know what it's like to be clubbed. You know what I'm saying? The seal clubbing times, like, I couldn't afford the Magnums, I couldn't afford the Geppards, and I was rolling in like level 2 Schutzes or whatever they're called, Destriers, and Cossacks. Like, we were getting owned by them, so we couldn't compete. So, but yeah, I don't think that. And going back to what you said about the imbalanced gear, Pixonic basically releasing it. It's vetted first by the community that goes into the test server. The test server, every single person in all walks of life plays the test server and gives their feedback if they decide to give their feedback. And the feedback that's given gets sent to Pixonic. Pixonic takes all that and puts it all together, and then decides where that weapon or that bot is going to be when released, what level, not level, the HPs, stuff like that. So a lot of the woes when it comes to that can be blamed on the community for not looking at it from the perspective of, if this is released into the wild, the average player that isn't running the same, like you think about most people that are running on these test servers are running hangers that they want to try what the dash bots are like. Yeah, they're going to be playing the dash bots. Cool. And the Embers, you play that bot, you play the Inquisitor. Cool. But when you go up against other players that are running like an average everyday hanger, maybe an Ancelot, maybe a Galahad, maybe a Gareth, maybe a Boa, when those people are going against you because you want to try out those new bots and stuff, they're going to be like, fuck that. Like, that is ridiculous. But you're like, oh man, this is fun. This is fun. But you didn't ever play your real hanger in the test server against the bots that haven't been released yet and the weapons that haven't been released yet. So the taste in your mouth is a lot different. So we were talking, like Adrian, myself, Higgles, and Evil, Dr. Evil. We were talking last night about there should be like, 2 phases of people that test these weapons and robots. You have the people that are tenure players. They've been around the game for a long time. They know what balance feels like and what it looks like. And those people can kind of vet, the accuracy of where that weapon should be, if it needs to be buffed or if it needs to be nerfed, if it needs to stay the same, and what the community is going to react, how the community is going to react to it. And then you have the second phase, which is the general everyday population. Like I consider myself that of the general population, not of the tenure players, that test those things out and then, gives their feedback. So yeah, it's a tough one. It really is. And if the people don't like, playing the game, if they're angry and, dude, go find something, or girl, go find something that brings you joy. It's like you have one life. Why play a game that you don't like to play and brings you like negativity? Life's too short for that, 416 says, happy wife, happy life, 100% true. Lots of positive. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Zshan Z, I realized after your video, I was one among who abused Pixonic, and I respect you. You opened my eyes. It's no harm to troll Pixonic. Let's just play War Robots. Nothing will be changed in the game after trolling them. Thanks, bro. I will stop all what I posted. Apologies. I respect that 150%. And what you don't understand on a serious note is that it does cause harm, trolling anyone. This is a tough one because people don't understand like the power of words. People are so stuck in their heads all day long, and most people have really, really low self-esteem as an individual, that they know the right words to say to hurt themselves. You're not good enough. You'll never be good enough. You'll never be loved. You'll never be lovable. You're never going to be significant. You're never going to be strong. You're never going to be healthy. You're never going to be beautiful. You're never going to be vibrant. You're never going to succeed. What's the use? Quit while you're ahead. And then you have people that are saying, mean things to you, whether they mean it or they don't mean it. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, those words have stacked on top of that person who have been feeling that way all along. And, people that are at Pixonics is a pretty small company. And, to a lot of us, we think that, oh man, they're raking in the bills, dude. Like they're rich. Nah, no. I don't think so at all. And I think a lot of these people and some of the people that I talk to at Pixonic, they're people like you and I. They have a job to do. They clock in. They stay overtime. They go in early. They have a passion for what they do. And if it doesn't succeed, they're going to be out of a job. But they went into this project or whatever, War Robots, World War Robots, or Walking War Robots, whatever it is, wanting to, bring something as awesome as War Robots to the world and bring people together. And I think that there's a cultural difference too with the way that they communicate with their community. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But there is harm that happens when you troll companies, because you can't attract honey, or you can't attract bees with vinegar. You have to attract them with honey and constructive criticism, not being a dick and, hurting people's feelings and stuff, because it makes them want to like coil up and not share. And we want them to share more. We want them to be more transparent and share with the community. So, but I respect you, dude, for saying what you said, and the PM, definitely, the private message. Iron Blaster 2, Droopy, the anger that you saw in the community is because of what you said. We are afraid of the future of the game. We are afraid of losing the friends that we made along the way. Yeah, it's, but you got to think about it from the perspective of the big picture. Like, a lot of us are introverts and we get our social needs met through the game. And some of the friends that we probably met through the game are going to be friends for life. It sounds so stupid to people that don't play the game or play a video game or anything, that you've created you're part of, or you created some type of community or camaraderie. Camaraderie. I don't even know if that's the right word. Now I'm second guessing myself. You ever had the moments where you're like, how do I spell the word the? Camaraderie. That just doesn't sound right. Is it right? Camaraderie. Commandery. Anyway. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Whatever. Good gracious. Okay, Global Peace said, according to test server feedback, the Ember is going to be a total fucking counter to the Lancelot. Trust me, you won't know what it's capable of until you see it in action. Yes. I got heated up by an Ember for the first time today, actually. And I was like, this fool is shooting fireballs and is melting me. I don't think I should stand here any longer. I gotta roll, son. I gotta roll. I gotta survive for another day. But he caught me. Like my health like melted down like immediately. Let's see. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Am I the only one that plays the game and doesn't give a shit? I have a clan in which come players with whom I'm even friends in real life. So I just play for fun. That's cool, man. That's what's up. Happy wife, happy life. Let's just play War Robots. Kalina. Yes, ma'am. Joel Adornetto. Best video. Damn, thank you. Keep your head up, man. I was about to quit the game the other day and began to think, what will I play instead? And that's when it hit me. As much as I've been getting my butt whipped by dashbots and other pay-to-play type of elements of the game, is still a blast for me to play as a player. Yep. Yeah. I'm right there with you. For real. Mad boss fact. Grown man shit. It's probably just talking about that one happy wife, happy life part. Thank you. Let's see. Tremo, think happy, bro. I don't get those sunny great days where the temperature is low enough to head out and even walk to the mall. But I know the feeling there. Just keep thinking about fun. Yeah. That's probably because this is horrible heat, but this has nothing on like other places in the world. I just got one subscriber and I'm grateful. That's what's up. Mad Boss said that. That's all. It starts with one. Let's see. Mark, sheesh, you're a moaning old hag. Glad you're leaving War Robots. I don't even know who that's targeted to. You okay? Just joking. You funny old man. He he he. So these people, Bob is probably like 8 years old. Renato, Droopy, I really happy this game makes us recognize you, bro. You're a great person. Peace. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Uh, Tornado, Droopy, please don't ever record yourself driving a car. Focus on the road and let's overcome accidents. I know. Um, War Robots, Azure Dragon. So, what's your own point on Pixonic and Dash clans? Yes, I do jump around a lot, and most people cannot understand what I meant. I'm just saying. I know. Um, if people feel like they have to buy all the Dash bots and go in clans, I mean, whatever it is, what it is. And I think statistically, it was oh my god, it was like 1 in every 20 matches that I would face an entire Dash clan, like not Vox, Vice. God, there was a couple other ones. I think Heat was one of them. But I mean, it's the same thing. Like, when Ancelots were out and Ancelots were everywhere, and everyone would be running Ancelots. It's the same thing. So I don't blame them for wanting to win, but it's just allowing me to fine tune my ability to fight back. So when I have a feeling that if I'm running solo, I'm going to load up on Tehran's Magnums. I'm just going to load up on a hanger that I know that I can counter. So, or at least give me a fighting chance. Chill out, dude. ? So Blood and Gut said this. Chill out, dude. What you stropped up. And don't forget, it's just a game. Every day is full of wonders to find. Cancer makes you look. Yes, it does make you look again. Oh, I'm definitely chilled out. I think it was more of the community, and I feel bad that we don't have all the answers to be able to stoke to put out the fires, not stoke the fires. So, Swamp, hey man, I love your videos. I do feel you tell like it is. Thank you very as much as I can, and I understand where you're coming from with all the negativity and stuff. Not moaning, but at anyone. But I've had it with War Robots personally. I think the new part system is just an excuse to rip people off. So I pretty much quit from the last update. I will continue to watch your videos. Thank you. I like the idea of the vlog. I think you need to find something else other than War Robots to YouTube. Yeah. I agree with you. And yeah, on many aspects of what you said. I don't necessarily think that, ripping people off per se is the right, I would say, to sell things that I don't think necessarily ripping off is shit. It's tough because if it was somebody in the room that is from my neighborhood, that went to school where I went to school, that knows what I know what they know, and we both understand business a little bit, and they would use that term ripping off. So it's almost as if like they know they are willingly selling a product or service that's value is not what they are putting it out there, selling it for. That's ripping people off. Selling a car that's been in floods and is a lemon, but selling it for full price, blue book value, that's ripping people off. So with them, I don't think that I don't think that they are understanding that our idea of value is a little bit different. So I think it could be cultural. I mean, take a look at some of the deals that are in your hangar currently. That shit doesn't even make sense. Like a Hydra and like 200,000 silver for $499. Old price, 1,200 gold. And then it says like percentage of value, a deal 70% discounted or something like that. Like, that's some bullshit. That to me is ripping off. But the prices of the components and all that stuff, the part system, I don't even think that they figured it out yet in order for it to match what the market value would be for those things, because I don't think that there's something that they can measure up against to say that that is the value that we should be paying or we should be charging for blank, because these other markets are selling something similar for blank. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I explained that correctly. Okay, so Jesse Mendoza, hey Droopy, I'm only 13 and I've been having some lower back pain. Is that unnatural? No, it's not unnatural. It's not unnatural at all. Going back to posture and everything, you know, it could be a number of things. Yeah, you could be having issues that doesn't have to do with musculoskeletal. Maybe it could be something with the kidneys or something, you know, it could be your ribs, you know. So it's not unnatural, but you definitely want to, you know, talk to your doctor about that. With great power comes great responsibility. As a featured YouTuber, you have to represent the rest of us in the community. Barry, we try, and I think we do a really good job. But it's perception is reality. If people perceive us to not be doing anything, then we're not doing anything. Doesn't matter how little or how much we're doing. If it's perceived that we're not doing anything, we're not doing anything. That's the rule. So regardless of how many times I talk to Pixonic, which I talk to Pixonic probably 3 times a day, and within the YouTube chat with all the YouTube influencers for the English speaking demographic, multiple times a day. So like Adrian says, you know, Pixonic has the right to do with what we give them. They have the right to do whatever it is that they want to do with it. You know, implement it, not implement it, cherry pick what our suggestions are. It is what it is. So we're definitely doing our best. I promise you that. Let me see. Heartbroker. Nice video, D. Sack. It was great knowing you better. It was good seeing you like this and talking to you like this. I felt like a friend. Oh man, that's what's up. That's the point. You know, I want to make real videos that impact and not just videos that just entertain, you know? I didn't click on those links yet. Pixonic violates the rules. Don't defend them. Full stop. By the way, Jay, you should also watch this. It was probably Lloyd Lamar, that video, but I will. Droopy, this is absolutely the same. What I have written to Pixonic in the last few months, they changed from fun to get the level up to be pushed to 100 bills, depending on how much. Feels like a scam. I call it my luxury. Good food with a kiss, good cookies, coffee with a woman, and she's a friend too. Well, I'm feeling you're going somewhere with it. But I think my ADD is worse than everyone else's. So, but yeah, I understand where you're going at with it. Mark Canfield, one of the reasons why I'm staying is on these groups is to observe how people react and will continue to react. I think it is also a good thing for me, at least, since I'm studying psychology. Looks like in school. I knew this day would come. I find it interesting and funny after some deep thinking. I realized that War Robots isn't pay to win. It's more of a pay to get these premium stuff. Skill is still another factor to consider in this game. Some people pilot other strong setups in the game, but they perform terribly because of a lack of skill and experience. What's sad is that some people are trying to force these YouTubers to give out their opinions about the recent changes in the game. I'm not mad. Some YouTubers doesn't give out their opinions. Obviously, they need more time to reflect. It's quite alarming to see an increasing amount of hatred to the game we all love. Pixonic did put up some really good changes in the past few updates, like Beacon Rush and Valley, buffs to certain weapons like the Orc and Panada, made it powerful enough to make it a nickname, make the nickname Death Button more sense. But it's overshadowed by the issues the game had, like lag and crappy matchmaking. Overall, the reason why people do this is because they love the game. They do this not to bring down the game. Well, it might be the goal of some others, but because they want changes. Yes, exactly. And like I said, I think I said this in the video, in the video that I'm reading the comments from. I'm not gonna fake shit. Like, if I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. If I like something, I'm gonna tell you I like it. But it's my opinion, and my opinion is limited. As Joey from around the block, his opinions are valid, his opinions are important, but his opinion isn't the only opinion that matters. There's Jane from around the way. Her opinion matters. Her opinion is valid. Her opinion alone shouldn't be considered God or the scripture. Her opinion is among other people that opinions matter. And I'm not going to be pinned against somebody else when I don't have beef with them. You know, like what you were saying is like, you know, I can go on and on about that stuff, and I'm sure you guys are like, oh, I want to hear more about the game. Vlogs would be nice. Mark, yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. Hey bro, never seen your channel before, but I hope you find new escape from the negativity that occurs in your life. Like many of ours, negativity will forever inspire the search for peace. Don't quote that. I'm sure out there said much. So Sneaker said that. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity, but you have to make sure that you protect yourself from it and not get consumed by it. Christopher Emmanuel, real. I like real. Thank you very much. I try to always be real. May you live as long as you want and never want for as long as you live, by Cindy. Amen, sister. Amen. Vaughn says, I just finished parts 1 and 2 of the Bag of Soups podcast. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. That's awesome. That was a good episode. Legends, a nice video. Thank you. Tono-sama, I have the same thoughts as you. Thanks for keeping it positive. I agree with the criticism about Pixonic and write to them directly to voice my opinion. I don't expect anyone to do my bitching for me. I watch YouTube and play the game to relieve real world stress, and don't want to watch someone else preach into the choir. I'm looking forward to more of, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you definitely want to send in your feedback to them, because, you know, how else will they know, you know, what the temperature of the room is. IS Android, I want to see the vids that you mentioned at the end, like managing stress, and I will definitely be doing that. I promise. What's up? Great video, Sinesh. Thank you very much, sir. If you guys haven't checked out Sinesh's YouTube channel, check him out. Let's see. Drive safe, bro. Thank you. I'll do a podcast I like to do with Discord. Laughing my ass off. Just kidding. I feel you. Treat her like a queen and she'll treat you like a king. Yeah, it sucks what's going on in the game, but I don't have any dash bots. If I win one, I'll run it. Till then, I'll rock my Griffins and Fury. If I drop to a lower league, oh well. I play the league, no attention. I pay the league no attention. It doesn't exist. Spend my keys on the last day. If I win something good, cool. If not, see, I like that. Killer Bear. That's what's up. It's been a long time, bro. Yes. Lucky King. Let's see. Giovanni, Anthony Knapp. I never had an issue with being influenced with negativity. My grandpa taught me to treat others the way I want to be treated. These days with politics, the way it is in the world full of nastiness, things are off the chain, and we need to more than ever listen to our conscience and love one another. Life is way too short to worry about the things that we can't control. That raises our cortisol levels and our blood, thus causes strokes, heart attacks, or hypertension. Thanks for the content. And let's see anymore. Droop, and the best luck to you and your missus. You earn yourself. Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. And you're absolutely right. Yeah, my grandpa always said, like, PMA, positive mental attitude. Your attitude decides your altitude. That's what he always told me. But yeah, if you allow the negativity to impact you, then, you know, you're going to impact other people in your life, and it's not going to be a pleasurable transaction. There's a book called How Full Is Your Bucket? It was originally, I think, a kid's book, but it was then created for adults. And basically we all have a theoretical bucket with a dipper. And if we measure it from 0 to 10, 0 is like no energy, just nothing. You're just death. Like that's how bad you feel. And then a 10 is like you're on top of the mountain singing, Kumbaya and wanting to hug everyone. When let's say that you're at an 8, you feel pretty good. You feel really good. And you come across someone that's a Debbie Downer, someone that's like, extremely negative and pessimistic. And that person is like a 1. And when you two talk, your 2 buckets blend into 1, but you end up extracting some of your 8 to give to that person's 1. And it levels out. So maybe it levels out to 5s. You're a 5 and they're a 5. You walk away feeling like, oh, I feel really burdened. I feel really heavy. Like this interaction wasn't like really healthy for me. But that person's like, oh my gosh, whatever that person had, like I love that person. They're so positive. They're so uplifting. Like, oh man, I feel amazing. But they feel a 5 now from their 1, and you were an 8. Now you feel like you're a 5. And that happens, like now you're walking around as a 5, now no longer as an 8. So, that's a really good book to read to get kind of more of a simplified version of basically what we're talking about with, the effects of negativity and on one's health. So, but yeah, thank you very, very much, Giovanni. And then Daniel George. Yes, sure. Do it daily if you can't. I think I can do that. Would definitely like to see you doing some other some challenges or something like a car time. And then I'll get all the hate mail like, dog, like why you driving and videoing? But I actually put I have on my phone, I have quad lock. So I snap it into my rear view mirror and I have it up landscape mode. And I don't even, if I look up, I'm looking up at the rear view mirror to see like, what my, 3 points, like my side mirrors and then my rear view mirror. So yeah, it helps, but I do most of my thinking and processing when I'm driving anyway. Like a lot of people get their ideas and stuff when they're mowing the lawn or in the shower. So I get it when I'm driving, mowing the lawn and the shower. Optimus Prime, just wait, Battle of Titans, old Walking War Robots developers will bring us joy. Nah, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't want to piss on anyone's fire, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. It's not, I don't see it being better than War Robots, at least right now. I mean, it has the potential of being like massive. It definitely has the potential to be massive, but nothing is going to bring you joy or bring us joy except for that we hold dear to us, that we prioritize in our life. Loving other people, serving the community, contributing to a greater good, helping people that can't help themselves, protecting people that can't protect themselves, loving those who feel unloved, encouraging the discouraged, all that stuff. Like that's what brings us joy, not a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? But I know where you're going with it, and I know I align with you. I really do. But I don't think that anything other than what I just mentioned will bring joy. That will bring a temporary fix to whatever our woes are, but it's not going to bring joy. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for all you're doing. Thank you very much. And then the funny, the emojicon smiley face, like that's cool. Warlord done, driving all around me way to keep positive. Driving all around me way to keep positive, brother, and I'll watch the video is regardless of its silent gameplay commentary or just talking for 20 minutes. You're uplifting. Oh, thank you very much. And a non-homophobic. What is it? The fist bump and then like the, blowing it up. I feel you. That's cool. I forgot what I was going to say because my cat just moved. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Warlord. Wolf 101, hey Droopy, you're actually right, as the people are scolding Pixonic while it's certain players and clans that actually abuse the resources available. Allow me to be the dash bots, Anslots, new weapons, etc. Hey, what's up, y'all? Yep, that's the pop of the bubble. Need us anymore. Peter, good video, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Iron Blaster, you have more than 1,000 subscribers. Those followers, including me, want their voice to be heard, and you and your fellow War Robot YouTubers, which, by the way, have completely turned their shoulders to us, are the ones we expect to represent us. Let me see what the reply is. Then you subscribe, the wrong guy. The ones I subscribe understand the game problems and money hungry, and they protest along us. Along most clans out there. Sack used to watch with my wife your videos where you were next to your wife and enjoyed. Sorry, mate, I subscribed to you. Sorry, mate, I was subscribed to you till a minute ago. Are the ones we expect to represent us. Oh, I mean, that's cool, Florin. If I read it correctly, you unsubscribed because you feel like I didn't represent the community. Nah, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Maybe I didn't. So, and like I said, perception is reality. But yeah, everyone wants their voice to be heard. Absolutely. And your voices do deserve to be heard. And the way that we share that, the voices of the community, is basically like taking the temperature of the comment section and what people are saying and engage with them, and then relay what is being said to us to our contact at Pixonic. Whether, like I told you before, whether it goes any further than that is not on me, and I'm not going to take responsibility for somebody else. And I would say that, like, when I was in the Army, I'll be damned if I take responsibility for someone's like inaction or job irresponsibility or lack of proactive mindset. Hell to the no. Like, if you got a problem with them, you go to them. Unless I'm their leader, unless that's my role and responsibility, is to watch them and coddle them and teach them and hold their hand, I'm going to do that. But if it's not my role and responsibility, like, I'm going to do everything that I possibly can. If they lived in freaking Tampa, because I live in Tampa Bay, I have a bigger obligation to my community, because I'd be over there all the time, knocking on the door. Hey, I'm back. I know I was here earlier this morning, but hey, I'm just making sure that you guys have heard that blank needs to be dealt with, the lag or that specific glitch on the map. So they're in Russia, dude. Like, they're not in Tampa. They're not in arm's reach, and they're not. I wouldn't even say that they're an email away. Like, I'm on the phone with with this person, and it's like they're in the same position. The developers and lead management, just the same hierarchy as a lot of businesses over, and every business USA that I know of, has a hierarchy of, you have your base level employees that stock the shelves and mop the floors and clean the bathrooms and dishes and stuff like that. Then you have the CEO, the president, the investors. Those people don't even know what's going on the floor. And then you have the managers that manage the bottom level, and then you have the managers that manage the managers, and then you have the directors that manage the managers, over the line people. And those top heavy companies, like, they don't know what the hell's going on. You ever seen that movie or that show Undercover Boss? It's exactly why those people are going in undercover, is because they want to know what's going on at the ground level. So, this person I'm talking to is probably like, damn, like, why aren't you guys changing this? Or why aren't you guys changing that? Like, people are pissed off about this and people are pissed off about that. They love this, but you guys are getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, 'tis what it is. I love you guys. I know this video is like 11 hours and 44 minutes long. I actually have 49 minutes. Good God. I have a client in 30 minutes and it takes me 25 minutes to get there. So I'm going to end this now, and I'm going to see if my Wi-Fi allows me to upload this long ass video. Any hizzle. I hope that I answered or entertained y'all. Answered some of you guys. I hope my responses were favorable, or like, you don't have to like me. You don't have to respect me. You don't even have to watch my videos. But if I have done anything that I can get better at, give me feedback. But you know, the way that I handle things, you know, I don't do this because I'm making money on it. Like, I'll show you right now. Let me go be real talk with y'all. I'm going to show you exactly what a brother makes in his videos. So Creator Studio. Look at that. Analytics last 28 days, $4.66. I have to make $100 or more in order to get anything. So if it was $100 and $104.66, I would get $4.66. Let's take a look at revenue report. Let's see if I can. I've never actually looked at this, so I don't know if what I'm looking at. Your YouTube Red revenue is $1 estimated. Let's do. See, look at this. Look at that. Nothing. More than I don't have any videos that are more than $1. And this is from September of 2017. So let's. I think that'll change the. So like the most was $22, and that was in August 3rd, the month of August 3rd, August. But yeah, ad rates. I don't even know what that means. Cost per click. So I'm making Google all this money, and none of it goes to me. So just so you know, I'm not making shit off this channel, and I'm not doing this. See, ad revenue from July 11th, 2017 to October 9th is $125. That's $125 that went to Google, not to me. But this is over the entire, what was it, 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, whatever. So yeah, just so you know, I have the only invested interest is the friends that I'm making along the way and just doing what I love to do. So I have no reason to jade y'all or steer you guys wrong. I'm just doing me. You know what? Let me see if what is it called? Social Blade. Okay. Enter your username. So let's say Droopy Sack. I think this is okay. Estimated monthly earnings $3 to $41. Again, you don't make anything if you are under $100, so nothing. Estimated yearly earnings $31 to $432. I'm a C+ grade, and that's my rank. Video Social Blade rank. I'm so freaking this is horrible, but it is. You know, let me look up my friend Elliot Hulse. He's an actual personal friend of mine. So I know he has a couple of channels. So I'll just pick this one. So he makes between 132 to $2,000 a month, 1.6 to 25 grand a year, just on this channel alone. But that's his smaller channel. His other channel is Strength Camp. Good God. $573 to $9.2 thousand a month. But his yearly is between 6.9 to 110.1 thousand per year. I worked with him a while back, handling some of his back end stuff. Yeah, that's Elliot there. Good dude. He actually lives two houses down from the client that I'm supposed to be at in. No, I'm supposed to be there at 1:30, so I have 40 minutes, but it takes me like 25 minutes to get there. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to show that to you guys, just to show you that I'm not making anything off the videos for me to like capitalize on people's anger or be anything other than real with you guys. So, and I believe in transparency. Woo! I hate the sound of my own voice. I hope you guys are tight. Everything's good in your hood. And I hope you guys are, you, your family, and friends are happy, healthy, and safe. And I hope to God, my face shows up in this video, because last night I did this video where half of it I was outside the video, like you can only see my mouth and below. Like, I have to reshoot it. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon, and yeah, 55 minutes later. Peace, y'all.